Yes.
This morning, Ella wanted to know if we were hippies.
Hey, would you put on some pants? Mother the world.
Ella, why did you want to know?
Because Dad had long hair before.
So you thought he was a hippie?
Yeah.
We didn't live when they were, well, we were really little when they were hippies.
No, we're not hippies. What was she? What was the context? What was she thinking?
You know, it's funny, I asked her that same question. I said, what are you going to do with that information? If I said yes, what would that mean? Your Aunt Debbie was a hippie. Got it? If I told you we were hippies, what would you do with that information? That means she says, well, then I'd tell all my friends about you being hippies.
So she asked you this out of thin air? Like,
She thought you were a hippie because she remembers you had long hair when you were younger.
oh, so long hair equals hippie. No, I'm far too
So what
young.
would you describe us as if we had to categorize us?
Incredibly handsome, young, wonderful couple.
I don't think we were hippies. That's not a very clear shot. Sorry. There we are. There we are again. Oh gosh, let's see. It's hard to get a real... I guess those are just the pictures. They're just like, you can barely see our faces. This is Mark and I. Here we are again. This is us. We were not hippies. Mark had really long hair though. Yes, that's him. That is him. This is us on our wedding day. This is me getting my hair done. This is me with one of our family's best friends, Dennis. And at the time, we didn't know, but he also ended up HIV positive and he ended up dying from AIDS. Part of my passion is because I love that man so much. We didn't look like rockers or anything.
Who's we? There was a period where we were trying to market ourselves as such when we were younger, trying to get a record deal, back in the old days of vinyl records.
Go around and spreading it out saying, my parents are hippies.
No, we were never hippies. Did you think we were a hippie? That was the first meal I cooked for Mark. We were not hippies, although we did not have a dining room table, in case you are noticing. I cooked for him. I was so proud of myself.
We're far too young to be hippies.
That's what I told her.
No, we're not hippies.
Here we are on our wedding day. Isn't that cute? But were we hippies? Maybe sort of. We were rock star hippies. Cute.
I don't think he even knows what that is.
You don't know what a hippie is?
Yes.
What's a hippie?
Hippie is to live in the oceans.
Do hippies live in the ocean?
I can some.
You think hippie? That's a mermaid.
No, some hippies, for real.
Some hippies live in the ocean?
Yeah.
They may live on the beach, right? California. Hippies don't
In
live.
zoo.
Alex,
Hippies.
they're not animals.
Okay, yes, they are animals.
You think hippies? What's a hippie?
A hobo? I know what a hippie is.
Tell me, Mateo, what a hippie is.
It's like a rock star.
A hippie's a rock
I
star?
think. No.
You sort of look like a hippie today.
Flower children.
A hippie is a rocks. A hippie
Hippie's a what, Ella?
Flower children.
What does it mean to be a flower child? Ella, turn around and tell
It's
me.
at a wedding. So it's at a wedding with these little kids.
Flower girl.
That's the
Mateo?
flower girl, not a flower child.
I mean.
5 million childs with flowers.
Oh, I know what. Like to be old school. Like
old
where
You're being old school right
old
now.
school stuff. Like wear long dresses.
Mateo, you're full of.
Flowers in your
I
hair.
know.
Tay, you need to fix your hair.
Okay, so flower children are in weddings
No,
carrying
that's
the
not
flowers.
that's not for school.
I think that would be a flower girl. But hey.
Before the internet. Wow. Dinosaur age. It's true. We're prehistoric. But we're not hippies.
It's going to be on YouTube.
Yeah. It's about time people really saw your face. Okay, so
We're going to adopt my cousin who's gonna become my sister, whose name is Kato, but we're just gonna call him Fred, I think, and that's the good news.